what's going on? Welcome to the channel and thank you to my new subs. So today we're going to talk about the car, the build, and where we're at. I'm super excited about it. Waited 3 long years to get these cams and heads on, and we're finally there. But first, guys, let's not forget about this Draggy giveaway. We got a brand new Draggy. It's a $170 value. We're going to give this away at my 2,000 sub mark. We just need 9 more subs, guys. 9 more subs. Go to my Draggy giveaway video and add in the comments Draggy. Make sure you spell it correct. You got to be a subscriber to win. So go there. We got just 9 more, and then we'll get this puppy given away. Your odds of winning are relatively high. It's a 1 in 34 chance of winning. So your odds are relatively high to win this, guys. So do it, and once we reach the 2,000 mark, we'll try. I've never done a live video before. We'll try and do a live video. But anyways, we'll get it done. We'll get it done for sure. So we're gonna talk about part of the video you're gonna see. Now this is the Scott's Garage, getting my heads, billet oil pump gears on, my Boss racing cams, and basically a lot of new hardware. I want to say, first of all, a big shout out to Scotty's Auto, to Ted and Kent. Kent did my transmission install, my Tremec transmission install, and then Ted did pulled the heads, did the cams, did the oil pump gears. He did that whole install himself. So big shout out to those guys. They did an awesome job. Very meticulous, very meticulous. I want to mention, you know, they went as far as cleaning the bolt holes of the heads, you know, for the torque specification, making sure all the fluids were out, making sure all the gunk was out. You know, they took the old head bolts, they channeled them, cleaned out the threads, blew them out with brake clean, and just did a meticulous, did an awesome job. And thanks you guys. So in this video, it's a little sketchy. It's off and on. I had to silence some areas and then cut some things out only because of the radio playing in the background and getting hit up for a copyright. So I didn't want to go there. So hopefully when I load this video, we won't have any issues. But I do want to talk a couple of things. We went down a few rabbit holes and the guys were looking out for me. So they thought my cams were just Boss cams, and we're putting Boss cams back in the car. And there's a lot of misinformation out there, but these are the Boss racing cams. They are not the same cams that were in the stock Boss. When you look at some of the information, these Boss racing cams, there's claims that these are in the Boss cars. They're in the Coyote cars, which may be true. Ford denied that to me, but it may be true. I think it is, and it's their naturally aspirated 2013 Coyote program. And then heads, they thought the heads were the same, and they felt the same, but even though the stock heads were different from the heads I purchased, because they were basically bare, they were CNC'd, but they were cleaned up at the bowl, you know. So we had everything bench flowed and proven out. Again, if you go on the internet, it'll send you down a rabbit hole for a few hours. And anyways, it kind of happened. So all is good. The car is running, and I'll let you guys see the video. We also, I want you to know, we also were able to activate the track key and get the Procal 2 programmer for the Boss 302 track key uploaded. Everything worked out great. It's a little sketchy at times. We'll talk about that in another video. For now, we'll get this video rolling. Ted, give us a quick update on progress.
Well, we got the whole front off, front accessories. We pulled the fan out, valve covers. Basically, we just gotta get the chains out and head bolts, and heads should be coming off. Headers are already loose.
And
Hopefully.
You said,
huh?
And the chains all look good and all that. Of course, we got new chains going on.
Yep. Yeah, you can tell these aren't pushed out very far. This one's even less. So that's a good indicator the chains aren't that stretched. But low mileage car anyways.
Right. Yeah, so we are making progress, so
Good progress.
We might be done by the end of the week.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
I hope so. And I got all the header bolts out without taking the motor mount brackets out.
Yeah.
Remember we had to take them off?
Yeah, I do. Now, are you going to be able to get in there again without doing that?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Just lining the bolts back up will be different.
Right. Are you still attached on the bottom?
The headers?
Yeah.
Yeah. The flanges?
They're still attached?
Yeah. That one fell down quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one's
yeah.
loose.
You might have to lose them a little bit just when you get those on, though, right?
Yeah, I might, just to help feed the gasket and stuff in there, too.
Mm-hmm.
I get to, it's like 3 or 4, there's 4 bolts on the top I had to get from this one, and then only 3 on that side. The rest of them I could do from underneath. Because there was only so much I could do from down there.
Right.
Come up with some crazy extension and swivel line.
Cool.
Yeah, that should be off in the morning.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Alright, your oil pump gears are in. Without dropping the oil pan. Deck surface is clean for the most part for the heads to go back on.
Are these a stretch bolt on this too? I'm assuming.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hmm.
And ARP headsets are usually reusable.
Have you ever run into that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what yeah, you caught me in a glitch here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna supercharge it.
If you ever do.
Right.
Well, you're set up in the oil pump now.
Well, that's so I can bang on the rev limiter.
Seems like a lot of guys do that upgrade for superchargers.
Right.
Or
Well,
high RPM.
it is a weak point in the car, and I wanted not to have to worry about it, but
That bottom bolt sucks, but
it's what?
that bottom bolt on the pickup too,
What about it?
it sucked.
Oh, it sucked.
Yeah,
But we're good, right?
we're good. It's all in.
Cool.
Torque. It's lubed up.
I did notice, it appears, I don't know, but that coolant piece is threaded, right?
No, that's gonna be a press fit. So
The coolant
those
piece
are gonna
is
have
also
to be knocked out of them heads. You gotta knock that
out of the
freeze
new
plug
ones.
out, yeah. And then it looks like it's using these bolts. And it's probably a O-ring fit.
Oh,
haven't
I
opened that
got
box
you.
yet,
I
but
got you. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Got my knife on there. It's on my foot.
No, it's not here. These are the exhaust gaskets.
All that is.
Yep. It's gonna be in the big box right here. It's right here. Yeah. Are those?
Yep,
Oh, they are.
This is an O-ring fit.
Cool.
So one bolt's gonna hold them in, looks like, out of the 2 that's on the head.
Mm-hmm.
So you knock them freeze plugs out and then,
Okay.
yeah, that's easy enough. And then some fittings to go on there.
Yeah,
Looks
the
like it just
crossover
is-
tube will go last, right?
Yeah, it's just a slip-on barb fitting. Oh, did you want to see the number on the can?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, where is that?
They're in this box.
Oh, down here? Are these the old cams?
No, these are the new ones. I put the old ones back in the head so you
Okay.
had them all together. Unless you want me to put them back in here, but I mean, even these ones still have the QR code on them, like the factory ones do. Like there's a QR code right there.
Mm-hmm. Is that the same though? You got a reader for that?
I tried to do it with my phone. It wasn't picking the one up
Yeah.
on the camshaft.
Yeah, mine would not either. Is there a number on here though?
This number matches up, and we mic'd the lift. Kent did, and it appeared to be the same. With the duration or any sort of offset, I don't know about, but
But what number is the
but
same?
I did Google this number on the box.
Yeah, that number will come up. That number will come up with a 13 millimeter lift and 263 duration on the intake.
So that's not what this is supposed to be, or it is?
Yeah, that's what these are supposed to be.
Okay, so
I know the title too. Love at the Holiday Craft and Vendor Show. Find your gifts of love at the Holiday Craft and Vendor Show.
I was like, dude, all this stuff looks the same. I don't want to be like, I hate to do all this work for nothing, you know?
Right.
Alright, what was this one?
Bronco outside hitter Maggie King says their path to success this year started at the end of the 2022 season.
650, 1050, B, and T. So we go down the specs. For higher lift and longer duration for increased engine performance. And these were used on the Boss CO2 and the Cobra Jet. And then the 263 duration.
So that's misinformation.
That's misinformation.
They were used on the Cobra Jet. They were not. I'm positive they were not used on the Boss 302. Boss, like I said, kept the same camshaft as a GT on the intake, which is 12 millimeter. Either it's 11 millimeter lift and 260 duration, or 12 millimeter and 260.
And low temperatures falling to near 20 degrees.
I mean, this isn't going to probably be that accurate of a test, but just a side-by-side comparison. That's going good. I feel like it's going slow, but
That's all right.
it's going.
New cams look good.
Yep. All your ARP cap bolts are in.
Okay.
Filters are in there. The phaser bolts.
Yep, I see those.
Heads are all torqued. The chain's going on. This side's not in because something about putting this chain on because the keyway's at the 9 o'clock and then you gotta turn it or whatever.
Yeah.
12 and then you do that.
Did you get the new crank gear on?
Yep, that's the, what is that, Ford Racing Forge something.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh, that was pretty cool. The Forged one came with like, it's like knurled or whatever. Or however you want to call it, it's notched out.
Yep.
Like, see, this one's all smooth. Got a smooth surface. Fine little.
Is that for like assembly?
I think it just bites it harder.
Oh. It's not a billet steel, but it's 5 times stronger than stock, so.
The box said forged, I think, so.
You got the new lashers?
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm assuming there wasn't rollers. New rollers, I was reusing them. But I assembly looped everything and popped them on there. There's little clips on there that clip onto the valve lash adjuster. I knocked the freeze plugs out of the back to put the MMR crossover in
Crossover. Oh, yeah. We see that.
All the fittings are in it. I just don't have the hose on it yet. It seemed to be good quality. It fit good. There was 2 O-rings. It was double O-ringed, so. And it fit good. Just looped it up. Stuck it in there, bolted it in.
Awesome, man.
Heads are all torqued. Head bolts.
So, yeah, we're getting there.
Well. these ARP bolts for these cam caps. I mean, there's 40 of them that I gotta put assembly lube on and a washer and put in there. This is time.
Yeah. Good. Good deal.
And then, yeah, I was getting ready to put this on, and then I was scraping the sticker off of it.
They're in good shape.
I mean, everything's all good.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, they look perfect. Not a mark on them.
A little bit of something
A
right
little
there,
bit,
but
yeah. Well, I won't take any more of your time, sir.
all
I
right.
appreciate your help. And I'll check in again tomorrow. What's going on? All right, we're here. Car is ready. It's been fired. And I'm waiting to see if I can fire it. Just to hear it run. It sounds about the same from my understanding, but the point is it's done. And I'm super geeked about this. Super geeked. So if we can get this thing fired up for you guys, we will let you hear it. And then we're just trying to decide what to do next.
No, you got right out of nowhere, but front corner light. A little warm though too. Maybe. What do you think? A little deeper throat. It probably still has some heat in it. I don't know how warmed up it is.
Nice. She's working, boys. She's working. Now, next steps is getting her tuned.